Tonight, we've learned commissioners along the Treasure Coast have now formed a task force dedicated to improving affordable housing opportunities.
Now, this after we told you 2 weeks how nonprofits across the Indian River County are overwhelmed by an increase in need and unable to help due to budget cuts. WPTV's Kate Hussey has the story.
Inside Mustard Seed Ministries.
Yeah.
The Fort Pierce nonprofit's executive director, Greg Smith, sorts through the donated children's clothes for families in need.
Usually this rack is full, that we have are close to it. We just know that we've been hit really hard on people coming in.
It's a small taste of the 5 to 6 calls per day the nonprofit receives for help with housing.
In 2022, we had about a little over 2,000 combined families that were evicted or foreclosed on. And this year, if the trend keeps going, it's going to be more along the lines of 2,300 to 2,500 families.
But as the need stacks higher, the nonprofit's funding pulled out from under them. During the pandemic, Greg says they received more than $250,000 in FEMA funding to help the community. With the pandemic now over, as of January, they only got $40,000.
And unfortunately, other social service agencies in the area have experienced the same thing.
We heard the same thing in Indian River County, from Habitat for Humanity to Hope for Families to the Salvation Army, who's seen the need triple, but their budget cut by $1 million.
Seems like everyone is already out of funding.
I reached out to commissioners in both counties. Indian River County Commissioner Susan Adams tells me she's part of a 4-county task team, joining with Martin, St. Lucie, and Okeechobee counties to address how the Live Local Act, which took effect July 1st, may be able to help create more housing and help the issue.
Because we recognize that families and workers move back and forth within our region. So we want to make sure that we are positioning ourselves to attract as many of those affordable housing developers to our area as we possibly can.
In addition, she says the county is working on several initiatives, including working with Habitat for Humanity to put in 14 single-family homes for low-income home buyers, looking at incentives to attract more affordable housing developers, and along with St. Lucie County, increasing budgets for nonprofits and assistance programs, and incentivizing developers to create a portion of their newly built homes as affordable and/or workforce housing.
Affordable housing recipients are, you and me, to be quite honest with you. We have some developers that are looking at that right now.
It's certainly encouraging for Greg.
Somebody's going to be a superstar out there.
Knowing for some families, time is running out.
Just essential that we receive money. We could really keep a lot of people in their homes.
I did reach out to federal congressmen about the lack of FEMA funding, who are now looking into it. In the meantime, Adams says funding from the Live Local Act to help with rental and utility assistance should come soon. On the Treasure Coast, Kate Hussey, WPTV News Channel 5.